Creating print-on-demand products is really easy to do once you know what products you need to create and what type of designs you need to have on your product. And many people create products without doing the proper research to know what things are selling well. Well, in today's video, I'm sharing with you exactly how to do product research, how to create your first print-on-demand design, and how to actually upload that to Printify where you can start selling it on Etsy. I'm gonna share with you exactly my step-by-step process of how I do this, all coming up next. So welcome back to the video, my friends. If you're new here, my name is Jay, and on this channel, I teach how to make passive income online by creating and selling your own products. So if you like content like this, then consider subscribing to my channel. Now, the main platform I'm going to utilize today for our print-on-demand design is Printify. I cannot tell you enough how Printify is an extreme resource if you want to get started selling print-on-demand products on Etsy. With their host of different products you can sell and their number of different print providers that you can choose from, Printify makes it so easy for anyone to get started creating their own print-on-demand business from the comfort of their couch. Now, in today's video, we're going to cover a little bit about how to create designs that are sold on T-shirts. But make no mistake about it, this design that we're going to create today can be sold on multiple products and actually create for you multiple streams of income, all by using one design. If you want to go ahead and use Printify on your own, I'll make sure I leave a link in my description box below where you are actually able to get started for free and actually get everything up and running in one day. Also, if you want to jump on their subscription plan like I am, it actually saves you a little bit of money every time you have a product sent out to your customer, as you get these products at a major discount than the average consumer. So I'll make sure I leave all the details in my description box below if you want to learn more about how to get started using Printify today. All right, so one of the first things I like to do is go into Etsy and try to validate that particular category I want to sell in. So I know I want to sell a teacher shirt. And so one of the things I noticed is that it's already showing me a high level of demand for this product category. I'm using an extra tool that's sharing with me that 26,000 people are searching up this search term every single month. So I know that starting off with teacher shirt is a great place to be. Now from here, obviously I will go down and check the number of competitive listings that are coming up. And here we have almost 500,000 search results coming up. That's a large competitive space. However, a lot of people run from this and try to go find a different category to sell in or a different niche to sell in. But I believe that this large number just lets me know people are selling because people are buying these type of products. Now it's my job here to go in a little bit further, find these micro niches and start selling to these individual people in specific areas. And so from here, I want to scroll down and see, okay, is there anything that's sticking out to me that I can go back into the Etsy search bar and research again? And I see this math teacher and math teacher shirts just coming up very often. And so from here, I know this is a subcategory or a micro niche I can actually research in a little bit more and see what things are coming up. So from here, I will go back into the Etsy search bar again and just make this a little bit more niche in regards to what product I want to sell. So again, math teacher shirts. And again, my tool that I'm using is sharing with me, again, almost 500 searches per month for this particular niche category. So again, teacher shirts had over 26,000 people, but again, the competitive listings was almost 500,000. But as you see here, our competition has dropped significantly. I want to go and confirm to make sure these are best-selling items, and there will be potential for me to sell these type of things on my Etsy shop. So now I have identified that people are searching up math teacher shirts. One of the next things I like to do is actually identify, okay, what type of math teacher shirts are doing well. So one of the programs I like to use is Allura to go into their product seeker and actually identify, okay, what type of products are doing well? How can I learn from them, recreate them, and bring something new into the marketplace? So from here, I like to go ahead and copy and paste my particular phrase I want to research, math teacher shirts. And they have some metrics here that I want to go down and just fix as a filter. So the minimum sales I want to see is 30. And the monthly sales I want to see nothing lower than 10. And I want to search this over 3 years, which is 1095. So I want to go in and make sure I'm picking the category to be clothing, so nothing show up like SVG or any printable file. I will hit search, and then I will see the results that are coming up. So from here, I have my search results for all of my math teacher shirts. So a couple things I see here is the product name here, the product thumbnail, the age of the listing, the favorites, the monthly sales, and total sales. So I know everything on this list is hyper focused on things that fit my criteria. Again, they have to have a lifetime of 30 sales, and again, a monthly sale about 10. So I know anything on this list here is going to give me immediate feedback of things that are doing well. And so from here, I just want to go in and say, okay, what type of things can I reproduce in my store? Again, not talking about a copy, but I utilize this to grab multiple ideas at one time, because the overall goal is to grab from all of these best-selling items, all these items that are selling well, and merge all of these ideas into one new listing and start selling these things on my shop. I can go and categorize this to highest to lowest in regards to monthly sales as well as total sales. So I see here that this retro t-shirt is doing well with the funny math t-shirt. I see also this back to school is doing well, but we're not going back to school, so I can focus on something else. But I see here this show your work thanks t-shirt is doing well, 32 sales in just this month alone. Again, this has been around not even a year, so I know this might be doing well. So from here, I just want to go in and merge these two ideas, take the colors from this shirt here. I can open this up and see this a little bit better. I see this retro style t-shirt and the colors that are popping well, and I can merge that idea over with this t-shirt here and this saying show your work. So that's what I mean by grabbing two ideas, merging them together, and then recreating your own design to sell on your Etsy shop. So now I'm going to jump into Canva. I'm going to share with you exactly how I recreate these designs to sell on my Etsy shop. Now, before we jump in our design studio that we're going to utilize today, one of the things I like to head over to is Creative Fabrica. Creative Fabrica is a great place for you to find pre-made designs as well as find great fonts to use on your print on demand projects. So I know we're going to utilize this retro style type font, and so I just simply went into Creative Fabrica, search up retro font, and this is one that I think would do well for our Etsy product. So I want to go ahead and download this font and upload this into our design studio where we can start creating our own phrase and start applying different elements to really bring out this entire design. Now, just a quick side note, it is so important for you to go into USPTO just to make sure that whatever phrase you want to use on your shirt is not something that is trademark. Again, it's always good to just do your research to know if it's trademark or not. And so I go into this site here. I make sure I leave it in my description box below. Go to the basic shirt, and we just want to basically put in show your work and see if anything come up for this particular phrase here. So we have this phrase here, show your work is trademark, but because we're adding some more things to this, like show your work every math teacher, we can go ahead and add this to our particular product, and we know we are well because we're adding more things to this overall phrase. So one of the things I want to note here is that if you want to upload your font in Canva, you will head over to text, go to edit, go to upload font. You can go and find where your font is installed and just select it, and it will upload here. And it will give you just this questionnaire to make sure that you are uploading something that you purchased. And because we purchased this from Creative Fabrica subscription service, we do own the rights to use it. And so we want to upload this here. So now we have this retro style font here that we can utilize on our Etsy product. So from here, I can just drag over one of the text, go to my font options here. I can scroll all the way down where I have my uploaded font section here. Just find the font that I uploaded recently, which is this font here. As you can see, we have this retro style font right here on our canvas that we can utilize on our Etsy product. So one of the phrases that we're going to utilize here is show your work. And so I definitely want to add this here just in a different way. I'm going to copy and paste. The main other word that we're going to have at the same size is work. And what I want to put in the middle here is your. So I can just copy and paste this again. But I want this your to be a little bit smaller in all lowercase. So your. I want to make it a little bit smaller here. Put this somewhere like this. So now I have this phrase, show your work. So one of the things I want to say is that when you group these together, this will help you move all of these together so that you don't move anything out of place if you feel like your design is exactly where you want it to be. For our case today, I think our design is exactly where we really redesigned this in our mind to bring out some cool elements in regards to what we did in our research phase. So a couple things we want to add here, some retro style flowers, change the colors up a little bit, and add our bottom phrase here, every math teacher, or says every math teacher, because we know that phrase is very popular and we want to redesign that in our own unique way. So now that we have our phrase here locked in and everything seems to be well, I want to go ahead and ungroup this because from here, I want to add some elements in, change the font color, and actually bring out this design to make it more of a retro vibe than what we have right now. Now to pick the color of the font, I actually want to go in back to Etsy and I want to copy the image I saw and I want to plug this into Canva. And the reason why I did the screenshot here is not to copy, but to definitely extract the colors here that's on the font that I actually want to pull over to my font style as well. Now from here, I can go and actually click on the font here. I can go to the color pick tool. I can go over each and every color here. And what Canva will do is allow me to select this color. And as you can see, this changed my entire design here and really went into the color style that I want to in regards to this product. Now I can go down a little bit further also, and it will pick up all of the colors in the image here that I can go ahead and change. But this is two ways to do it. You can do it with the pick tool, or you can do it with this tool here. You want to go in and change the design of the colors to fit the type of product you are selling. So here I have my design that I'm recreating. And one of the things I just want to bring up also is that if you're trying to figure out how to create these shadows behind your font design, you can go in and actually copy this. And so I have two images here, and I want to just make this one here all black. And I just want to have this right over the original design that I have. I want to jump into effects. I want to go into splice, and notice how splice changed this to an outline where that it is black, but then it's gray. I want to go here and just change that color to be black. And then I want to go into the little section here, the option to make this to be in the back. I just want to push all the way to the back. And here we have that shadow. I'll do the same thing here, change the color of my design. Again, I have all the colors that I use here. I can just grab these to fit my overall style. Again, I can just make this a little bit wider. Have my words here. Again, copy, paste, have this here, make this all the way black. Have that right over there, go to effects. Again, I go down to this tool splice. I want to make this black. And I want to make sure that I go to the setting here to make sure this is all the way to the back. And there we have it. So easy way to have that black outline for your font designs, for you to really bring out what you have here, your words and your phrases you are creating for your design. So now that we changed our overall design to add in some colors, I definitely want to reselect this and group this together so that nothing can be changed and everything is locked in. If I want to make this smaller, I can. But now our entire phrase is done, and we can start adding in different elements around this to really make this stand out as a retro style t-shirt. So just to finish up our text design, we have show your work, and our bottom phrase says every math teacher. One of the things we can do here just to be different, if you just want to do this here, go into the effects, we can head over to curve and actually curve this up if we want this to be a little bit different from the original designs that we saw on the Etsy marketplace. And again, I think just that little small difference can make the overall difference to your overall product. However, if you want to go back and just keep it flat, head over to 0 with the curve, and then it goes back normal as we have it here. So one of the reasons why I like using Canva a lot for my print on demand products is because they have a ton of different elements you can use to add to your overall design style that you are creating for your product. And so I went into the elements here, head over to retro, and they have all different type of things that's related to the retro. Again, the smiley face, we have the lines here, the flowers here. So anything from this that I pull over to this design will really make this, stand out in regards to that retro type vibe we're trying to get with the overall product. So some things I know that I want to put here is, of course, the flowers. I can go in here and change the colors to fit what I have on my color palette. I can do that later. And I definitely want to add in a smiley face, as that is also popular. I want to add in these little things here, as that is also popular for our Etsy product to make this stand out even well. I want to add in these little things here for our product to stand out even more. So again, I think everything looks well here with our design, and we can go in here and start adding some more things in, changing some colors around to really make this product stand out. So to finalize our design, we added in some retro flowers here and some other elements as well. We can add some more things and take it away, but I think we have everything well so far. One final piece I want to add is this checker bar that we see all over Etsy that's doing well. So I want to add this here as well. I just go into the elements on Etsy, select checker bar, and I see this here showing up, and I want to drag my phrase down to the bottom, add this checker bar here. And I think our overall design is well. So all of our elements is lined up the right way. Everything looks extremely well here. So I want to go ahead and make sure that I lock everything together just by selecting everything, go into group. And now this entire design is one solid piece. So I know I can make this smaller if I need to here. I can put this on a different product if I want. But again, everything looks extremely well for me to now upload this into my Printify account and actually start selling this on my Etsy shop. So now we head over to our Printify account. And so one of the things we want to identify is the Bella Canva 3001 series t-shirt. Again, this is what I'm selling on my Etsy shop, and a lot of customers enjoy the quality of this t-shirt here. Again, you might see this a little bit low in regards to my price and what you see on your end, because I am connected to the Printify subscription service where I'm able to get things at a little bit lower price than the average person who is doing this for free. But again, that's at your leisure to see what's best for you. But I want to go ahead and open this up. And as you see here, we will have different options in regards to what print provider we want to go with. One of the main things I always tell people is look for the overall rating to see which ones are doing well for the sellers, and to make sure that you are picking something that is within your price point. Actually want to make sure that the shipping costs as well as the production time, and the options in regards to the sizes and the color options. In my case today, I want to start my design with Monster Digital. So from here, I'm able to upload my t-shirt design we just created in Canva. Now, before you save your design in Canva, you want to make sure that you save this as a PNG file. So I want to go into the share option, go to download. I want to pick this as a PNG, but make sure that my background is transparent. Again, I want to select the design I know that I am working with today. You want to make sure we save this as a transparent background, so nothing will be shown in regards to this white back here, but everything will be well to upload to our design once we do this in Printify. So now that we're in Printify, we can go ahead and upload from my device our design we just created. I will go in and select my math teacher t-shirt we just created. And now we have our design here. If I want to make this a little bit larger, I can, so it can fit with my overall design. And everything looks extremely well here. I can head over to preview to see what this t-shirt is going to look like when someone purchases it. And I see our design here that looks extremely well. So as you can see, creating amazing designs in Canva and using that on your Printify account is really easy to do once you know how to do this product research phase and what type of things you need to bring into your design style. Now, Printify is a great place for you to sell just not t-shirts, but I can actually upload this to a sweatshirt, or upload this to a tote bag, or upload this to a coffee mug and a hat. All these things are available for us to utilize in Printify. That's why I believe it is the best print on demand software you can use to sell on your Etsy shop. Again, if you want to use Printify, make sure I leave all the links down in my description box below. You are able to sign up absolutely for free and start utilizing all the things we talked about in today's video to sell your print on demand products with Etsy. If you want to go ahead a little step further and actually get each product at a major discount, you can go ahead and select their subscription service, where it literally saves you money when you sell your products on Printify. I make sure I leave all the details in my description box below if you want to learn more about how to get started utilizing this today. Now, in today's video, I didn't have time to talk about how to actually upload this to your Etsy shop to start creating your title and your tags and really start getting people to your overall product. However, if you want to learn my full guide of actually how to sell print on demand products, make sure you check out this next video here. And if you want to learn more about how to make passive income online, make sure you subscribe to my channel here. As always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.